Director Operations, Rice Farmers Association of Nigeria, Shehu Muazu. He joins us in the studio as well to look at some of these issues. You've heard a number of things that have been said, especially concerning this matter. The question then is, maybe we should begin with what your own experiences have been in agro-business in Nigeria.
I say, good morning. I said so far, so good. We have been thriving, though we are in a learning process yet still. The president comes with the idea of producing what we eat and eating what we produce. And so far, the Central Bank of Nigeria, through the Ango Borders program, has been helpful by providing our members with a loan package in the name of our Anko Borrowers program. So we are saying so far so good as far as what the agricultural sector is doing under this government.
Say that with the rice pyramids, most certainly your association is smiling to the banks. Then naturally, the one would also want to find out, how can we get them? Where are the rice pyramids we understand is being dismantled now, perhaps to spread to the country? Where are they now?
As the rice pyramids, as you rightly said, are being dismantled and taken to the mills. The rice is allocated to rice milling companies across Nigeria, and they have been evacuating. Very soon they will mill, and it will go to the market for Nigerians to buy rice at affordable price.
Does that mean that Nigerians can also smile to the market when they want to buy rice? Is that going to crash the price of rice?
Yeah, based on the agreement between RIFAN, CBN, and the millers, the rice is going to the millers at a discounted rate, and we expect the millers to be very patriotic enough to sell to the market at a discounted rate as agreed between RIFAN, CBN, and them.
Help us understand just how discounted is this? How much is it going to them? And I mean, what should be their profit margin naturally? How much should Nigerians eventually buy it? So how much is it leaving you to them? And then how much should Nigerians expect to buy?
So you see, honestly, I know that the price of ex-mill gate now is 233,000 per ton. And we have discounted that price through the CBN to 200,000 naira per ton. So you see there is a difference of about 33,000 naira per ton. We expect them, after they have done their processes and add their cost of production, at least the price they are going to sell to the market will be lower than what they used to be.
Well, again, maybe I don't understand enough. My math is not so good. So if you have taken off 30-something thousand off of the processing and all of that, the average price in the market, as at the past few days, was 30,000 naira. How much should people expect to find it in the market?
I'm very sorry, I cannot be categorical as far as the price of milled rice is concerned. Mine is to say the price of paddy, because I'm a primary producer. I think the millers will be in a better position to answer this. But I tell you, we expect them to be patriotic enough to reciprocate the gesture of the government through the CBN for reducing the cost from 233,000 naira per ton to 200,000 naira per ton for them. They should be patriotic enough to bring down the price.
So this actually boils down to patriotism, and it's good you've highlighted that. So we'll be seeing in the coming days who is patriotic and who is not. But regarding policies, I mean, how easy it is to do what you do, because you're feeding the nation essentially, and there's an adage that says, once you take away food from the problem of a man, I mean, the man's problems are half solved, as it were. In terms of, government policies, there's been, I mean, I talked about the vice president last year saying that, the fiscal and monetary policies aren't exactly on the same page, and we need to have them on the same page so we can ensure that business is done easier. Have you gone through that same experience? Because for our guest earlier, it's been quite challenging, really, having to grapple with policies, regulatory agencies and all that. Is that your story as well?
You see, we all know where we are coming from. And this government comes and says, this is what we want, this is our vision. So as far as we are concerned in the agricultural sector, more especially the primary production, we say thank you to government, because we have never had it so good like this. You see, let me give you an example. You see, all the government we have had in this country, all their agricultural programs, they have good intentions, well designed, and the problem comes with the implementation. You see, implementation in the sense that you produce where is the market. So the only government that comes with a political will to say, okay, let me create the market is this government. They said we should produce. And they have said, put in some fiscal measures that says we are not going to give people that are going to import food, forex, to bring in food. So you see, they have deliberately created a very good, conducive market for us. So as far as we are concerned, the policy of the government is good as far as primary production of agricultural produce is concerned, because they have created a very huge market for us. They have saved us from the harsh competitive environment that we were going through with our foreign counterpart that used to dump their produce here.
Correct me if I'm wrong, and we're winding down now. So that, because judging from the account of our guest earlier, Mr. Deniji, and your account, it's quite different. So does that mean that it is easier to do business, have your business domiciled and have your market here in Nigeria from production to sale, compared to someone who's trying to take it out? Because there's always that forex aspect. Is that the situation?
No, you see, as far as I'm talking about rice. We were solely dependent on foreign importation of rice, and the government said this should stop. Now we are at an equilibrium, whereby we are eating what we produce. Export is very, very good because we need the foreign exchange and we need to create the jobs. But I'm telling you, as far as I'm concerned, as far as primary production of rice is concerned, we are at peace with the government policies, and we are happy with what the government has done to us, and we urge the government to do more for us so that we can reach that position where we'll export our own rice too.
We hope that the cocoa producers, yam producers, cassava producers, and others will be able to say what rice farmers are saying now. Shehu Muazu, Director Operations, Rice Farmers Association of Nigeria, thank you so much for your contribution this morning, and we hope to have you back so we can talk a little more about this matter. Thank you again for being on this program today.
Thank you. Thank you.